Hi there, this is Alvin from Dr. Wealth. DBS have announced that they are going to issue bonus shares to shareholders. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what this bonus share is all about and how it can impact you as a shareholder. So the details of this bonus share is that you get one bonus share for every 10 DBS shares that you have. So if you have 10, you get 1, you get 11 at the end of the day. And bonus shares are free, which means you don't need to pay. It's not like a rights issue, and which means you cannot reject as well. As long as the shareholders, you will automatically see that number of shares increase, and you don't need to do anything. If your shares are custodized in the CDP account and the bonus shares is effected, you should see the increase after that record date. And as well as if it is custodized via your broker, the broker will also extend that bonus shares to your account. So don't need you to apply for anything in this case, don't need you to pay for anything in this case. You will just receive it as and when the shares get issued. And if you, some mathematics, if you have 1,000 shares, you will get 100 shares. So it's proportional, and which means it's about 10% of the shareholders, the shares that you have will become the bonus shares. And altogether, you will have more, right? So if you get 100 new shares, then when your original 1,000 shares together, there will be 1,100 shares. So essentially, the number of shares that you own in DBS will increase automatically. Right? But don't be too happy about it. Don't assume that your net worth will increase because suddenly you got another 100 new shares for free. The share price would usually drop proportionally by the amount of new shares that's been created. So in this case, when 10% of the share base have increased, it will also likely result in a 10% decline in the share price. Of course, it is not always the case in the real world. Sometimes it can drop less than you earn. Sometimes it can drop more depending on how bearish the interpretation of this news is. But generally, bonus issue is a good thing, and only very profitable companies can do bonus issue. And the share price have probably also done well, gone up over the years, and hence doing a bonus issue will also lower the share price to a more considerable level, right? So it's not necessary the share price will drop by 10%. Theoretically, it should, but based on my view, I think it should drop less than 10%, right? Given that DBS is still quite a very popular blue chip company in Singapore. And some other things that you should know, okay? Why is DBS doing this? Okay, so this is the reason that I lifted from their announcement. Right, say barring unforeseen circumstances, the annualized ordinary dividend going forward will be $2.16 per share over the enlarged share base, right, which represent a 24% from the 192 per share for financial year 2023. So what it is trying to say is that DBS not only going to increase the share base, it is going to pay dividend, higher dividend, right, to more shares coming year. Okay, that means that they are trying to return more cash to the shareholders, right, via this bonus issue. So it is definitely more on a better, the rosier side rather than on a bad side. So this, I guess, the news is shareholders should take this positively, okay, and that is the reason that they give, right? And the other thing you need to take note of is that they are going to give the last quarter dividend for closing the FY 2023, but these bonus shares will not be entitled. So which means these bonus shares will only get the dividends from first quarter 2024 onwards, and that's what DBS have already earmarked and projected for, and they're confident that they're able to pay more to more shares in 2024 onwards. So as I said, that is a good thing to have. And they're not going to capitalize, right? So this is what goes on in the financial statement. There's actually a change to the structure, especially the equity side of the balance sheet, right? So by right, the retained earnings should shift to the paid up capital, right, or share capital in this case. But DBS also said that they are not going to capitalize the reserve. They are not going to shift this retained earnings into the share capital, okay? And that means that this looks more like a stock split, okay? This looks more like a stock split. It's more cosmetic and not so much of really changing the fundamentals of the business. Okay, so that is one thing that you can get out of it. And of course, ultimately, it's also trying to lower the DBS share price, right? Then it will be more affordable for some of the investors who's trying to buy. Because at the end of the day, the DBS shares will still be traded in a lot of 100 shares per lot, and if let's say it's in the 30s, the share price in the 30s, which means the person will need about 3,000 plus to buy a lot. By doing this bonus issue, it will lower to less than $3,000, right, per lot. Okay, so that is what the effect of this bonus issue is. And I think why it isn't a stock split is because usually stock split, you will bring it down lower, right, probably at least half it, right, from 30 plus, half it to about $10 over. Maybe that is not the intention. They don't want to reduce the share price so much, and hence they did a non-capitalized bonus issue in this case. Okay, but at the end of the day, just as a DBS shareholder, you should be happy because you're going to get more dividends, get more shares dividend per share going forward in FY 2024. And the date has not been announced yet, so we won't know when it will take effect. But don't be alarmed if you see that share price drop maybe like 10% on that day. Okay, there's nothing wrong with DBS. It is just X bonus day. Because the existing shareholder get that bonus share accredited to their account, and the share base have enlarged, hence the share price should come down. So good news overall, right? There's nothing you need to do, just collect dividends. Okay. Hope you understand better what this bonus issue is all about. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Right? Please subscribe as well. Goodbye.